Paul, thank you. It's a bit braggy. Comedian, writer, actor, singer, chameleon, fighter, BAFTA winner, maybe. I can do it all, it's not very hard. I'm so musical, I'll sing any part, I'll play any role, I'll dance any dance, add more strings to my bow. And it would be a harp, which I can also play. If you want to know how to make it onto screen and stage, the key to my success is my extensive range. I played a secretary and a PA and an admin assistant. All three said, have a nice day. I played 5 receptionists and I'm the best at it. I've done it all, look at my range. I played a shop worker and a shop assistant. It's quite a challenge having roles so very different. A retail manager, all such detailed characters. I've done it all, look at my range. I've been a waitress and a bar girl and hostess, and now a waitress and a maitre d'. Sorry to bang on, but I serve Stephen Mangan on 3 different jobs. He's on my show reel more than me. Woman on the bus, I've been woman on a chair. Woman number 2, woman with dry hair. Don't want to boast, but I can sing 7 notes. Here they are, look at my range. Can you sing opera? Look at my range. Can you sing country? Look at my range. Can you sing folk? Yeah. Can you sing rock? Probably. Can you sing jazz? Do range. I can do ballet. Look at my range. I can do contemporary. Look at my range. I can do tap. Look at my range. Now, I can't do ballroom, but check out these accents. I can do Birmingham. Look at my range. I can do French. Look at my range. I can do Arnie. I'll be back with my range. Now, look at my range as we have a key change. So many parts are really good, are really good. No, do you know what? Sorry, that's a little bit high for me. Can we maybe drop that back down again? Thank you very much. I played a bored girlfriend. I played an angry girlfriend. A disappointed girlfriend. A disapproving girlfriend. An unimpressed girlfriend. A much distressed girlfriend. An irritated girlfriend. Oh, what is he like? A girlfriend. Gonna take things in my own hands. Make ourselves a star. Flip the bird to be typecast. Write myself the right parts. Something real impressive to show off all my best bits. So you can look at my range. Thank you so much indeed. Yeah, I have a postgraduate diploma in musical theatre from the Royal Academy of Music. Yeah, you're right to laugh, you're right to laugh. It's, some strange choices have been made. So I think the first problem is that, you know, I didn't go to one of the best universities. I went to the University of Life. By which I mean when I left school, I joined a girl band. Oh, and like, don't get me wrong, it's, you know, it's quite different to, just quite different to, you know, you still learn stuff. Of course, if you want to learn how to mime, and if you want to learn how to form very intense but complicated relationships with women you barely know. And if you want to know how to become known as the slutty one, then it's actually a very, very rich education. But that's in the past. I'm sort of 36 now, and I have a boyfriend. Who's his in love? Woo! Oh, I'm sure it's more than that. Who's his in a relationship? Yeah, I mean, there was more of that than the other, so there are a few discussions happening later. I'm not going to bang on about my boyfriend because he's great and no one wants to hear someone be happy on stage. You know, there's no fun in that. I will just very quickly say that he's great in every way. You know, he's rich and that's about it. No, he's sweet as well. He's kind. He bought me a puppy for my last birthday. I know, the sweetest thing in the world. So he's great, but obviously for comedy, you've got to focus on the flaws. So that's what I've done. I focused on his one massive flaw, and that is his dick is too big. No, it's not that. He mansplains. Do people know what mansplaining is? Yeah. Any men like to tell the room? Yeah, it's mad. I didn't think that as a feminist I'd ever really fall in love with a mansplainer. And by the way, I don't want to isolate any men. Sorry, hashtag not all men, but most of you can't help it. It's science or something. I can't believe I'm in love with a mansplainer, but you know, I've realised at my grand old age of 36 that you can't help who you fall in love with. You know, everyone's flawed, and you can't change people immediately. You've got to wait till they're like super into it, and then it's like, bam, full-on life makeover. You know, it's like this like Queer Eye, but I am all of the Fab Five. And instead of just trying to get him to tuck his t-shirt in a little bit at the front and pop on a bomber jacket, I just want him to shut the fuck up for a second. But until then, I'm sort of pretending to be into it, you know. So it's kind of working actually. I'm worried that I've taken it a bit too seriously because I am starting to quite enjoy it. So much so that I've written a very sexy song about it. Thank you very much. Like I say, it's quite sexy. If anyone is offended by raw sex appeal, I can only apologise.
Hey, girl.
Hey, boy.
What you up to?
Oh, just eating some butter straight from the fridge.
What you wearing?
Nothing. Apart from a onesie and a dressing gown. And some slippers.
Why did you call?
Good question, thank you for asking. I was hoping you might come over, we could open up a bottle of wine, and you could explain some stuff to me. There's only one thing that gets me going, only one thing that gets me off. When you're coming over late and I buzz you through the gate and you say...
Well, actually, it's more of a door, not a gate.
Okay.
You see, doors are typically part of a building.
Oh my God, no way!
Gates are typically part of a fence.
That is fascinating.
In truth, if you called a gate a door, you wouldn't technically be wrong.
Oh, okay.
But you would the other way round.
Oh my God, thank you! Don't need champagne flowers, don't need fancy restaurants. I don't need your respect or intensified sex. That's just what kind of dirty talk that I want.
Are you sure that's shabby chic and not just dirt on the table?
Yum.
I told you before, you can totally get it off with a bit of Swarfiga.
You did, yeah.
It works on everything. Swarfiga, write it down. Want me to spell it?
Yes, please. So if you're shy, boy, I'll help you break through it. Come on, there's nothing to it. Just ask me what my job is, then tell me how to do it. Come on and jump into my Twitter feed. Tell me what I really need. Educate me about gender inequality. Teach me about history, despite that being my degree. Mansplain to me. Tell me about my menses until you make my ears bleed. Lecture me about using the wrong tampon absorbency. Show me how to breastfeed, where to keep my ovaries. Mansplain to me. Out here in pouring rain, waiting for you to come and explain what clouds are. What this wet shit is. I want to kiss you on the mouth, cause I never ever want those lips not to be saying things. Look, okay, I didn't think that would be into it either, okay, but I must be, because he told me I was. Ask me what my name is, tell me how to say it. Ask me what my wage is, tell me how to raise it. Ask me where my house is, show me how to find it. Teach me about feminism, how to get behind it. Ask me what my job is, tell me how to do it. Ask me for a cup of tea, show me how to brew it. Take your penis out your pants, show me how to screw it. Then mansplaining to me.
Well, actually, it's not mansplaining.
Okay.
I'm just a man explaining
Okay, off
something.
your fuck. Thank you. Hashtag not all men. It's always the women who laugh at that the most that I feel the most sorry for. My boyfriend, it's relatively new song, my boyfriend saw me doing it recently, and he spent a good maybe 10 minutes afterwards telling me why it was funny. No, he loves that song. It's his favourite. I am, while we're feeling a little bit sexy, I'm gonna sing a song now about being very, very horny. Thank you very much. Thanks, Paul. Don't care about your name or where you're from. Don't wanna know your game, I won't eat long. I've got an insatiable appetite. Want it all of the day, want it all of the night. Everywhere I go, everyone I see brings out a kind of freaky side of me. Whether you're gender neutral, female or male, I'll put my face in your bits and just inhale. I don't care about the things you have to say. All I care is that I get my end away. I'm always you, horny for you. I'm a little bit hungry, but mainly just horny for you, horny for you, and you, horny for you, and her, and him, and ham. I want some ham. Sorry, did I mention this is from the point of view of my dog? Should have led with that, it is quite important. Okay, I'm trying to take a walk, but I get distracted. So many hot dicks, too many tight asses. This is a sensory overload. I could hop that swing set till I explode. When I'm inside, I can't help but stare. Check out the legs in that kitchen chair. I know that I should, but I just don't care. I wanna run my undercarriage under there. All I want is a snack and something to pop my dick in. Kill two birds with two stones. Let me make love to this roast chicken. Oh, woof, 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 I'm in the club tonight. Woof, 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 having a rub tonight. Treat my bitches very nice. I keep my sausages on ice. Make no mistake, just want a one-night thing unless you made it bacon. Come with me, let me lead you astray. The world's an all you can eat and fuck buffet. Oh, I'm a good boy and you're a bad girl. I'm a good boy and you're a bad dog. I'm a good boy and you're a bad scatter cushion. I'm a good boy and you're a bad table leg. I'm a good boy and you're a bad toddler. I'm a good boy and you're a bad teddy bear. I'm a good boy and you're a bad drop stealer. I'm a good boy and you're a bad Henry the Hoover. All things my dog has fucked in the last month. And a little bit hungry, just mainly, just horny for you. I wanna chow down on a chow chow. I wanna fuck that bud. I wanna get brazen with an Alsatian. I wanna doodle that boodle. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for going with me at the beginning there. That must have been confusing. Like, ham? Okay, no kidding, Shane, cool. Thank you, Shirley, you're lovely. My dog is beautiful. He's Bichon Frise. Anyone know what Bichon Frise looks like? Yeah, like a little pig dressed as a cloud. They're so cute. The cutest things in the world, but all he wants to do is so hot, and he's dumb, so he doesn't really realise how to do it. So he'll just sort of approach any dog, like from a variety of angles, trying to get the right one. You know, like sort of playing them like a piano. Like there doesn't even need to be a dog there sometimes. You know, he'll just sort of like furiously hump the air like a creepy uncle at a wedding. I believe in miracles. Disgusting little bit. I'm going to leave you with one more song, if that's all right. I was talking about the girl band earlier that I was in. You won't remember us, don't worry. We were called Cherry Foot. No, do you know what? One of the best things about this girl band is that it was, thank God, pre-YouTube. So there's like no proof anywhere. I could be lying, but I'm not. But it's like, we didn't really make it very big because it's early 2000s, and I don't know if any of you remember the UK music scene then. But girl bands in the UK were having a moment, you know. We had Mystique, we had Sugar Babes. I think you'll agree we didn't need a third. They had it. But it was very similar sort of setup, you know, there were three of us. So you have to divide the work equally, you know, so I sang the verses, Rachel sang the choruses, Hope wore a hat. Just play to your strengths, really. And it was this, she wore it well, it's harder than it looks. It was this sort of terrible mix of like R&B, pop, garage, and the only legacy from me having been in this band, I think, was that I still to this day have terrible taste in music. Terrible. So like one of my favourite things is bad R&B. And like, don't get me wrong, there is some great R&B out there. That's not the kind of thing I'm talking about. I like, you know, just like people who will do little more than like scream their own name over a song about enjoying a woman's butthole or something. You know, like some Derulo, Khaled, all the main ones, Pitbull. Like, if you don't know about songs about women's buttholes, oh my god, they're so popular these days. Like 1 in every 3 new releases, I think, is a pop song about enjoying a woman's behind. And I'm obsessed with these songs. I think it's the weirdest thing in the world, so I've studied it very closely, you're welcome. And I've realised you need to have a few quite specific boxes ticked in order to have a legitimate butt song. Right, so some of them